patient with a flu came to you and you're a doctor, how can you treat that patient?
Well, you're the doctor.
You give them nutrition, fluids, and rest. So the immunity of the body gets rid of the virus on its own. If I received that patient with a flu and I took a sledgehammer, it's like, why are you not getting better? Do you think that patient will get better? No. You are weakening him. You are making him worse. Israel did not just weaken the body of Palestinians, making them unable to get rid of hate and radicalism. They have openly bolstered about helping and giving money to the same terrorist organization.
So I'll admit, it was a pretty interesting tactic this guy tried to use, trying to paint this picture between using the patient and doctor example. However, it's completely inaccurate and makes no sense. I'll explain why. First, if the Palestinian people are sick patients, they gave themselves that illness by continuously electing over the decades numerous leaders who are hell-bent on eradicating the Jewish state. Second, again, if the Palestinians are patients, they are terrible ones. What does a good patient do? It goes to the doctor and works with the doctor to try to find a way to get better. Whether it be the footage showing regular Gazan citizens at the Nova Festival aiding Hamas in their massacre, or whether it be all of the footage of Gazans flooding their neighborhoods on October 7th, celebrating the massacres that Hamas was carrying out in Israel against regular families, or whether it be the alarming rate of support that Hamas is garnishing over these public opinion polls that are taking place, it's very apparent that many Palestinians are willing to sit through all of this bloodshed that they are going through if it means not giving up the struggle to eventually get rid of having a Jewish neighbor. Now, if Israel is the doctor in this situation, which it is, we have seen time and time again they have offered the Palestinian people medicine. Numerous times, two-state solutions have been offered to the Palestinian people, all of which have been rejected. The very reason that the Gazans are Gazans living in Gaza is because Israel pulled out of Gaza in 2005 to try and let them build their own state. And what did they do? They turned it into a terror haven. And talking about this whole doctor-patient comparison, it's funny too. Oftentimes when people are sick and they don't like the diagnosis that their first doctor gives to them, they go to different doctors. They get different opinions. Yeah, well, the UN, which is another doctor in this scenario, the USA is another doctor in this scenario, have both also offered different deals for two-state solutions, which Israel has agreed to, and the Palestinians again have turned them down. So to recap, we have a patient who intentionally got themselves sick, has no will to get better, and because they have no will to get better, refuses to take any of the medicine presented to them by different doctors, yet somehow it's still the doctor's fault that they're sick. Yeah, that doesn't really add up to me. And also, I don't know what this guy was talking about, how he was saying Israel propped up Hamas, but you know what? Let's just say in some crazy world he's right. Well, Israel's trying to get rid of them now. So why are you calling for a ceasefire? If you hate Hamas and you're claiming, oh, Israel's terrible because they propped them up, okay, we're trying to get rid of them now. So oppose a ceasefire. Let them go in and do what they need to do.